There were two teenage girls, 13, 14 of age. Their parents said, you can go to the mall and just hang out. So they went to the mall. They were hanging out, they were doing some window shopping, and they had tickets to go to the cinemas later on. But this handsome-looking guy comes to them and says, and introduces himself as a photographer. Yeah, oh wow, you guys are just like models that I want to do a photo shoot with. Wow, you are so beautiful. You look nice. I think you do so well. I think I can get you to be a top star, and maybe you can have a career in modeling. So all this sweet talk, and these girls are just flattered. And they say, oh, wow, that's so nice. So the guy gives them a card and says, we have a party this weekend, and I'd love for you guys to come. Just say to your parents, I'm going to a friend's house. One of the ladies, one of the girls, the teenagers, goes to the party that Sunday, and the parents can't find her for the next 3 years of her life. She was lured into a sex trafficking ring. She was invited into evil, violence, treachery, betrayal. The parents couldn't find her for 3 years. After 3 years, she returned home. What if that girl was your daughter? What if you were the parents that were looking for this girl for 3 years? The longing, the aching. What if that girl was your sister? Being taken. And you may think this story, it's a real story by the way, is some story from Asia, from Egypt, from Syria, from Bangkok. The mall that they went to was the mall just down the street called Liberty Tree. In these times of evil, and in his time of Habakkuk, the same kind of evil and treachery was happening. But what does he say? What does he declare? I will stand at my watch. Is he saying, I'm going to give up? There's just too much evil in the world, God, so I'm just going to give up. Does this sound like giving up to you? No. Does this sound like a committed person that trusts in the God who will bring good even out of evil? I believe it's the latter. Last week we learned about when we do not see the whole picture, what do we need to do? Trust God. It's the same thing. Habakkuk has faith in God, that God can bring out beauty from ashes. That somehow this teenage girl that's been sexually abused for 3 years can somehow be redeemed. Somehow God can put together by his grace a girl's life that has meaning and worth and value. That's the kind of God Habakkuk serves, and that's the kind of God we serve today, because our God is not dead. Brothers and sisters, I want you to know this. The world will say otherwise, that your God is no longer living, your God might be sleeping, but let me tell you, we serve a living God who loves passionately, who can bring out something from nothing. For when he speaks, he creates. And with that kind of faith, Habakkuk is saying, I will stand at my watch and station myself on the tower, the watchtowers. Are we stationing ourselves as the Church of Jesus Christ with all the injustice that's going on, with the slavery that's going on? Are we aware of these things? Do we know that just down the road, Route 1 is one of the most heavily populated sex trafficking businesses on Route 1? Did you notice? Did you know that? Are we praying? Are we saying, Lord, what's going on? But I will stand at my watch. I will pray so that the police, they have knowledge, and that we will work with organizations that will help these people to be set free and rescued from slavery. We need to be doing that. We need to be praying for that. Oh God, use our church to be a safe house, to be a rescue place, to be a place where people from all sorts of backgrounds can come and receive the redemption and the acceptance of our Lord Jesus Christ. Not accepting the sin, of course, but we want them to embrace God's love for them and God's plan. We will be that church by God's grace.